This video is proof I'm not on the internet. Like, so this situation happened 2 years ago, I think exactly, and I have not known about this at all. Literally, literally tomorrow, this would have been 2 years ago. It's been 2 years since this happened, and I have never known about it. So in recent times, I've been just watching some videos on YouTube, just chilling, and I came across a video seeing Slim Jesus hate comments, and I'm just like, bro, what are the biggest internet clowns of all time? Because in my brain, I'm thinking Slim Jesus is probably the biggest internet clown, but I mean, like, I came across a video, and the guy's name is Mizzy, and bro, I have never seen this guy or heard of this guy once. So let's get straight to it.
Fashionably late to this topic. I know I'm fashionably late to this topic, very tardy to the party. You've all seen the poster.
Well, motherfucker, I'm 2 school years behind. What the? That's tough, bro.
Who's gone viral for walking into a stranger's home. But I feel like a lot of you probably don't know that that wasn't an isolated incident for that guy. He's been around for quite some time, doing things just as bad, if not worse, than that prank. And I just kind of want to go through like a little montage of his worst moments and deliver a TED talk on why he's an insufferable asshole and just make fun of him. So let's start with his magnum opus, the video he's most proud of, the one that garnered the most...
Yeah, so like I was watching the video and he talked about how this guy literally was like committing crimes and just saying it's a prank. Bro, like, dog, there's a very good reason why people start leaving certain areas of YouTube. I'm speaking of Gideon, and like, you just have to understand, bro, if Gideon was still labeled a prankster, people would just put him under this category. Like, he's just one of these retard pranksters that just do dumbass shit. But that ain't true. A nigga like Gideon would never do this. He would never have committed crimes on camera and said it's a prank. Never. Never. So, and even if he has done that before, he has done that, bro, I promise, like, it's nothing even close or even in the same ballpark or even the same degree as this dude. All I saw was like a little bit of clips. I forgot what I saw genuinely, but it's just like, bruh, come on. I saw a little bit of stuff, but I really want to get the full details of this guy.
Attention online. This is where he and his friends invade a random family's home for their prank.
Okay, yeah. Like, I gotta see this whole video. What the?
James?
What the? Bro, what the fuck? Y'all don't know if these niggas have bro, again, like, I didn't get the full context of this dude. Alright, like, I know who I'm still reacting to this. It's not a fake reaction. I don't know what's finna happen. But it's like, damn. Bro, you like, they could have straps. They could have dogs. Like, they just walked into a random house, not knowing if they got dogs, straps, traps. Like, you don't even know. Alarms. Like, this is not even funny. This is just crazy. This is a random house, by the way.
Come to the front door right now, please.
James.
James.
Hi. You man, come.
Hello, James.
We need to speak to James.
James.
Hi.
So these dweebs just barge into a random family's home like when the nematodes charge the Krusty Krab.
Like when your dog just did in your room. That's so funny.
But they're not looking for food, they're looking for clout. It's an epic joke, just going into a complete stranger's house and scaring the wife and the father while the kids are also home.
James.
Dude, they
Is
don't
this where
even
the
know
study
that.
group is?
No.
You can't even.
Study group.
Bro, what the hell, bro? Bro, y'all, like, This is just crazy, bro. Like, this is just I have never seen this once in my whole life, nigga. In my like, I have not seen this. I have not seen this, bro. Like, guys, y'all could have just imagined, bro. If these were just niggas having a bad day, like, I mean, real bro, like niggas who are just angry as hell, bro, they would have just pulled out the strap, bro, like just straight to your dome. Like, what are you doing? Like, bro, some people in this life, they push their luck way too far, bro. Ooh, bro, you're pushing your luck, dude.
Wait, this is not with the study group.
We got kids, man.
Oh, you got kids? Oh, sorry. Oh, I thought this was the study group. I actually thought. And this is the study group.
God, the smugness when he puts his legs up on their table had me fuming. Obviously, they got very lucky here that James didn't come out with that baseball bat ready. Like, you know, there was just a chance James was trained in the ancient Bushido arts and charged them with a samurai sword to protect his family, and he would have been totally within his right to defend them. As everyone in the world pointed out, this couldn't happen in America. This prank would happen one time and never again because it'd be just a fucking pile of corpses.
It would just, like literally. Yeah, it makes sense because they have like some type of like England, like some type of like Britain, Scott, whatever, all those like the UK, like they have that UK accent, so they're just over there in like Europe and shit. Bro, you could like, okay, it can happen in places like that, you feel me? But like America, bro, go to Chicago and do this, bro. Go to Texas. Come down here in Texas and do this shit. Just walk in a random nigga's bro. Who? What are you? Are you crazy, bro?
Just breaking into a random person's house is asking for a disaster. It's the stupidest prank I think I've ever seen.
It's not even a prank. It's not even a prank. It's just not even a fucking prank at this point. Like that isn't no prank, bro. These aren't pranks, and it sucks because it like people need to understand, bro. Actions are tied to so many actions. Okay, so like if I do something bad, and I'm categorized under like let's say prank YouTubers, all the prank YouTubers are gonna receive backlash, regardless. It don't matter. They just gonna generalize y'all because one nigga in the group is doing this. Like, bro, y'all don't understand. Like, niggas generalize. We speak for groups. Like, a nigga, if I'm doing this, like, bro, what makes you think that they're not just gonna say every prankster's like this? Fucking dumb as hell. Like, bro, it's not cool. This ain't no and this is not a prank. Like, nigga, who are you?
And try and become a trend. And make no mistake.
Like this video is proof I'm not on the internet like that. Like I guess I just missed this completely because I am just not on the internet.
This wasn't a one-off thing. They've actually done this a couple times. I'll show you one of their other home invasion pranks.
Into random houses.
What? Like, bro. Bro. Like, y'all don't know what is going through the people's brain as you're doing this. Like, you're going into their house, their home. Like, just imagine if a random ass, I'm gonna say like this dude is like 16 years old, 17. Forgot the YouTuber said his age, but 17 years old we gonna say. Imagine a random 17-year-old nigga just walking dead into your crib. Just walks into. They don't rob you. They don't take anything, but they just walk into your crib with like 3 other niggas. You don't think I'm gonna try to like, bro, back up. I don't know who the fuck you is.
This time.
Okay. First of all, but I'm also thinking, bro, why is your door not locked? Like, bro, your door should be dead locked. Your door shouldn't be wide open, bro. Don't know why your door is wide open, bro.
Time they didn't talk to the family, they just giggled like school children finding out their crush likes them and ran away. Now, the main douchebag's name is Mizzy, and Mizzy has quite literally grown up with social media and has been a professional loser ever since. And I say that about an actual child. Like, he started getting arrested at 11 years old for this kind of dog shit, and he has never let off the gas because they're not getting punished for it in the UK.
11. Okay, yeah, it's the UK they're in. Yeah, brother, if you did this in America, you only... Bro, literally, at the mall. I think this happened about a year later after this. Literally. Somebody was just spamming some shit in a random dude's ear. I think his name is Turner. We're going to say the prankster's name was Turner. I think his name is something Turner. Something Turner was spamming some random ass shit in this dude's ear. Random as hell. I don't even know what it was. It wasn't even a prank. That shit didn't even look funny. It was just lame. And he was like, bro, get back up, bro. Bro, back up. Like, it was just a random dude. Bro, he didn't back up. All he did, he had the pistol tucked in his waist. Pulled that shit out. Just pulled it out. Loaded, not on safety. Boom! In the gut. Like, what the... Yo! Okay, first of all, that's just crazy. Because low-key, that prankster probably took a bullet for a lot of niggas. Which is good. Because that nigga's stupid. But it's just like, damn, nigga. Holy crap. Dude, like, y'all can't be doing these public harassments, bro. Like, if they were in America, they would already be dead.
At all. For example, he recently got arrested for a series
Arrested for assaulting Orthodox... What?
of videos where he just assaults Orthodox Jews. That was the content, just publicly assaulting them. And he got arrested and pretty much immediately released. Yes, the timeless classic prank
They just immediately released it?
of assault. That's as old as time itself. We've been giggling about assault for years now, so I have no doubt the police gave him a stern talking to really set him on the straight and narrow. I would love to see footage of the arrest and the conversation they would have had.
That would be great body cam footage. That would be a great body cam footage video.
I guarantee the authorities are like, hey, listen, champ, can you not do that? Alright, great. Then he goes home and the next day his prank is breaking into random people's houses. The police throw their arms up like, oh, Jiminy Christmas, this was unforeseeable. Now enough of this foolishness, we're serious, don't do it again. How could this possibly be happening? We've done all we could to stop this and prevent further awful pranks and degenerate crimes like this. We've talked to you multiple times, what else can we do? Oh, goodness gracious, now you're stealing puppies? Which is something he also has done for pranks.
Oh, what the hell? Oh yeah, I think I've
Hello.
seen this, I think.
You got a nice dog?
Sorry?
You got a nice dog?
She's lovely, she's
Damn. Yeah, and it just sucks. Like, this guy he's just out of touch. And the craziest part is that he doesn't learn either. Like, this would be understandable if he only did these like once. Like once. And his friends probably betted him like $20,000 fucking dollars or something. And they actually have proof of that. Like, even then that'd be crazy, but like, bro, it's just still like this guy just wow.
Gang, whole lot of gangs. We outside! We outside!
Yo. And by the way, I thought about this. Who is watching the content? Who is watching? At the time he was doing this, who was watching this? No one, like, I feel like no one was watching this. Just only clowning him. Nobody was watching this at the time.
We outside!
Never
Go
even.
to the fucking dog!
He's
We
the worst
outside every
one.
single time!
This is so over-the-top evil, it almost becomes cartoonish, like something you would write for a character that's supposed to be hated by everybody. Like, man, this guy's such bad news that he steals puppies from old women. It's so fucking...
Like old people who can't even move. You're lame, bro. Go steal a puppy from a nigga who's big as shit. Go steal this puppy, bro. How about that? Like, you're lame, bro.
crazy. This would be like my Batman event if it happened to me. If someone just came up and stole my dog while I was walking them in a park, I would actually spend the rest of my life dedicated to learning martial arts, tracking them down, and ensuring they face real, hard justice. I don't know if he gave that dog back. I would actually imagine he probably just set the dog down right when he was done filming, and that was that. Maybe the dog went back to the woman, or maybe the dog walked across the street and got hit by a car. Because this
Damn, that's horrible.
guy has never once shown any amount of humanity in any of his content. Everything he does in the most malicious way possible, treating people like props to either scare or steal from, or invade the privacy
Like, how did he ever get platformed, bro? Like,
of. He is the most unlikable prankster on the internet, and that is a prestigious accolade. That is not something, not a
facts.
title.
He is. This is the worst prankster. 2 years ago, we saw the worst prankster on the internet by far. Not even prankster. We just saw I think this is the worst person one of the worst people on the internet.
I bestow lightly, because there are a unbelievable amount of shitty pranksters, but he stands atop that mountain of awful people. Is a fucking superstar of being an absolute irredeemable dude.
And on top of that, like, yeah, he not even like he's like the worst by far. Like,
Douchebag.
Like-
I actually just can't get over this one. My blood is still boiling. I could cook some fucking noodles in my bloodstream right now. Stealing someone's pet is so beyond evil. A pet is a member of the
Facts.
family. And this is an older woman in the park where she felt safe having her dog walk around and have fun together, and then out of nowhere, some
a random person.
absolute lunatic comes and steals that dog right in front of her. That's fucking traumatizing. And like I said, I highly doubt he brought the dog back to her. I actually can't even fathom how someone could end up so hopelessly pathetic like Mizzy. You couldn't create a bigger loser in a laboratory. This man went into the character creator and had all of his stats set to literally 0. Now, I mentioned he grew up poisoned by social media from the get-go. He was basically born onto an iPad. Like, his eyes have been glued to TikTok and social media since the very second he could even open his eyes in this corporeal dimension. So he's been doing this kind of shit and influenced by it for so many years. So now he's 18 years old and still doing this. The man is a fucking seasoned veteran of the most...
He's 18? Wow, Mizzy, you're 18 doing this. So now he's 20. Now he's 20 years old.
Degenerate pranks of all time, because when you grow up on social media, you soon take notice that some of the biggest content and people that make an entire career online start by just being a disruptive asshole to strangers. It's very popular. So he's trying the speedrun any % route to fame through these
Okay, that's what it is. Pranking and public harassment are two different things. This is public harassment. Pranking is different, okay? What Gideon is doing is pranks. Okay, but what this dude is doing is purely... The best public harasser of all time is Plain Potatoes. I think Plain Potatoes was actually just freaking funny. He was the only dude that I could watch who would publicly harass people, and that shit was actually entertaining. But this is not this is just harmful.
awful pranks. His TikTok did get banned, and I think some of his other accounts have as well, but it doesn't matter to him because he still got the clout off of it, so he'll probably just come back somehow. His TikTok did get banned, and I think some of his other accounts have as well, but it doesn't matter to him because he still got the clout off of it, so he'll probably just come back somewhere. He's just like this little pest that continues to infest the internet, where even if he gets banned, he'll just keep doing these pranks on a different channel and hoping that it catches fire once again. So here's him celebrating his viral fame from the home invasion prank.
Mizzy, and today we are going viral, lads. More viral than I've been.
I've never seen this guy once.
The past 2-3 years. I started social media since I was 8. Been doing videos, been making bangers, been blowing up since I was young. But
not bangers. They're not bangers, bro. They're like little soft farts that suck.
This right here,
They're not bangers, bro.
everywhere. Reposts, tweets, bro. You guys already know what I'm talking about, bro. I'm gonna put the video.
I almost feel bad for his goofball friend behind him because he's been in every single one of these prank videos and no one knows who the fuck that goober is. He's just here as this.
I feel like he's just that guy that is he's just milking him till he dries. And once he dries, he runs.
Stupid cuck suckling off the teat of Mizzy, who's getting some kind of pseudo fame for being a cringe douchebag. And what's even more pathetic for that guy is every time he tries to speak in Mizzy's video, Mizzy shuts that shit down ASAP. He starts talking over him and starts talking louder so you can't even hear him. He sounds like fucking Charlie Brown's parents every time he tries to speak because Mizzy's instantly putting the kibosh on it. What a fucking sad existence. He just trails along like a hemorrhoid on Mizzy's ass, doing his best to collect some crumbs of clout that falls off of him from all of this douchebag crime pranking. That is even more embarrassing than Mizzy himself. That guy, the fucking side character, the sidekick henchman that nobody even knows. But overall, this video is a great look into the disgusting mentality of Mizzy and what gets cooked up in that dumb little noodle of his where he views events like this as a great thing and something to be proud of, celebrating how viral this prank went, and that's all that matters to him, clearly. Talks about how he was 8 years old when he started all this shit, and he's still going hog wild with it, just letting it rip. And he's going to continue to double down on this content and probably amplify the ridiculousness of it. The only thing that would stop it is if he gets arrested and actually faces jail time for it, or if...
Yeah, he needs to go to jail, bro. This guy is just... He's honestly just ridiculous. I gotta do more research on him. It is just honestly so crazy that people like this guy even freaking exist, man. It's crazy. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah, so I was just checking out some other videos on Mizzy, and I saw that there was even more. And so we're gonna get into another one. Moist Critical. I do love you.
People stop talking about...
I want to see. I gotta watch that documentary for sure, because I have never heard of Mizzy a day in my life, and it's just like, wow, this dude really was the GTA like in real life. Like this is GTA in real life.
About him, and he fades away into obscurity. That is absolutely his worst nightmare. People forget about him. They don't know his name. They don't know who he is anymore. That is his kryptonite.
What?
Oh yeah, let's watch it. Yeah, all right, that's his kryptonite. All right, I'm not gonna watch this video anymore. We're gonna go straight to this one by Jabroni. I'm not gonna finish that yet. I do love you, Moist Critical, but we're not gonna finish that yet. So, like, man, let's get straight to it, bro. Let's get right to it. But before that, I gotta low key get something to eat. I ain't gonna lie, since I've been gaining weight, I ain't gonna get nothing to eat. But let's get it. So we reacted to 2 videos in this. So we got how TikTok's most hated prankster lost everything. The Mizzy saga. Let's go, bro. I'm ready. Let's see. So this is June 10th, 2024. I gotta watch this, man. Like this is serious.
It's May of 2023 in London. You're on your way to work, about to board a train. Right as you're about to leave the station, you hear screaming.
Hey, how did you get in there? Hey, let me get in here. We outside! Hey, the man, we outside!
Wow. Huh. So we let this guy really blew up, huh? And I have never heard of this dude. I've never ever heard of this guy. Like, guys, I have never heard of him. I'm so serious. I heard of this guy literally like the beginning of this video. I explained it through some fucking like dude, through some YouTube video. Like, I'm like, who the cause like the moment I just started hearing, I'm like, bro, I gotta turn this up. I gotta react to this. I have never heard of this. This is crazy.
Hello, can I call the police? The people on the train!
This is one of the most prolific TikTok pranksters of all time, and hijacking a train is just the latest in a long string of crimes and public disturbances he's created, all to gain clout online. In fact, he's been terrorizing the city for well over a year, and millions of people know his name by this point.
YouTuber and TikToker Mizzy has been fined £365.
Now, the main douchebag's name is Mizzy.
This week, a social media prankster named Mizzy has generated headlines and abject outrage for so-called pranks.
Never heard of this guy. That's how. This is just proof I'm not on the internet.
The one who likes to play pranks, walk into people's houses, steal old ladies' dogs and film it because it's hilarious, according to him.
Yeah, I don't know. People need to understand GTA is a video game. Real life is real fucking life. Yo, don't do this in real life. Don't ever do this, period. Like, bro, they don't understand. If this dude lived in America, like, bro, oh my god, like, why would they're only attempting this because it's the UK and niggas be stabbing each other and shit. Bro, in America, they'll just pull out a gun and shoot your ass, bro. Like, bro, like...
Called Mizzy because he's missing a few brain cells.
An 18-year-old...
Alright, that was a good one. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good one, bro.
A teenager has been arrested again days after being fined for entering someone's home without permission. Mizzy posted a video on his social media of the arrest this morning. Earlier this week, he pleaded guilty and apologised after being handed a criminal behaviour order for filming himself entering private residences and posting them on social media.
This is the story of the insane rise and colossal fall of one of the internet's most prolific pranksters, Mizzy.
Fuck that.
But before we get into that, I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's and the Archers and the download June 15th. It does help the channel, so I appreciate it, you guys. Now let's get right back to the story. June 15th, 2022. A young woman is walking down the street, texting on her new iPhone. It's a beautiful day. The birds are singing, the sun is shining, when all of a sudden, the phone is gone. Somebody wearing a mask swiped it right out of her hands and is now riding away at full speed on a green Lime e-bike. A few blocks away, the police approach the man with the stolen phone for unrelated reasons, and he throws the phone in a bush and flees. He gets away from the police thinking he's home free. As he approaches the next street,
you're not even gonna return the phone back? Wow. Yeah, nah. Yeah, he's only lucky because he's in the UK. Oh, bro, you are only lucky because you are in the UK. Trust me, if you were in America, bro, man, forget this.
3 men get out of an unmarked car. More police. The man flees again, but this time they catch him, hiding behind a tree. The person they arrest is Bakari Ogaro. In court later, Bakari would argue that it wasn't him that stole the phone, but his friend who handed it.
Now 19? He was 19 doing this dumbass shit? He was 19? What? I thought this nigga was like 15, 16. So this nigga now is like 22 or something. What, nah. That's cause wait, this is July 15, 2022. So he's damn near pushing like 22.
To him. Even though the incident happened in the summer of 2022, the judge wouldn't make a verdict until the summer of 2024. Bakari would have to wait and see what the outcome of the case would be for almost 2 years. In the meantime, he had dreams, big dreams. He was going to get famous on social media and make a fortune by any means necessary. Bakari created an alter ego who would do pranks and stir up all kinds of trouble to go viral, and that alter ego was called Mizzy.
And bags and places.
Mizzy started off small, riding bikes through shops, jumping on the counter at McDonald's, just being a general nuisance to society. He didn't gain a lot of followers at first, so he decided to raise the stakes.
Is this my Uber friend?
Hello? What do you do? What are you doing here? Go away! I'm calling the police! The police is here!
Oh,
go away!
Shit.
Go away! Go away! Go away!
Okay, what the heck? I ain't gonna lie. The way that nigga reacted was kind of funny. But nigga, in America, bro, nigga, in America, I'm literally telling you, he wouldn't even have said that shit. Cause most niggas can't call the police, bro. Most niggas be doing some dangerous stuff. Like gangsters can't be calling the police, pressing charges, doing none of that. They can't even get into the law. Bro, they're just gonna pull out the strap and aim it to your head and be like, leave, nigga. Leave or this trigger will be pulled. Leave or nigga, this trigger will be pulled. Like, you're not like that. You're not. Oh, wait. So they pulled into that was.
He started getting in a bunch of random
people's cars, get in them and ask if it's Uber.
People's cars and pretending he thought they were Uber. He also started harassing people at bus stops like this guy.
Oh shit.
And Mizzy even bragged about stealing this hat.
Guys, I'm a fucking Jew.
Now you may have noticed something in common about the last few prank victims of Mizzy's. They all appear to be Jewish. Articles and blog posts started popping up in late 2022 like this one titled, Mizzy Bakari Ogaro, the prankster who likes to stir up anti-Semitism. By this point, a local Jewish neighborhood watch organization started cataloging Mizzy's videos, geolocating them, and date stamping them, and then tagging the local police. Mizzy was not going to get away with this, and he didn't. On January 18th, 2023.
What the fuck? Yeah. No. Wait, no, he's not 19. He's not 19. There's just no way he's 19. Like, there's no way that this nigga is 19 at that time. Damn, at that time, nigga, I was like 16.
Mizzy was arrested for assaulting Orthodox Jews in the Stamford Hill area of London. At the same time, Mizzy had built up 30,000 subscribers with 2 million views on YouTube, 57,000 followers on Instagram, and a sizable following on TikTok too, but that account had recently been banned. The arrest didn't deter Mizzy at all, and he was quickly back on the street with a fresh TikTok account and new prank ideas to get even more famous. He started surfing buses and even trains, but putting his own life in danger wasn't enough for Mizzy. If he wasn't tormenting random innocent people in public, was he really even a prankster? This led to Mizzy pulling a prank.
He isn't. He's a public harasser, like just destructive. So damn, bruh. Yeah, this is crazy. Because Moist Critical didn't get so deep into it, but this guy's getting deep into it.
It got under a lot of people's skin in particular.
Yeah, this one is the worst.
Hello. Hi. You got a nice dog?
Sorry?
You got a nice dog?
She's lovely, she's family's dog.
Gang, whole lot of gangs. Go outside.
She was probably so shocked too. She was probably so shocked. Like so shocked this nigga did this. Like just like looking at this dude in the most disbelief she has ever seen. Like a random man. Like, y'all can't be doing this. We're like,
Welcome to this fucking dog. We outside every single time.
I personally can't think of a better way to get famous online than stealing an old lady's puppy. It's absolutely genius. Now, Mizzy did bring the puppy back, and the lady's being completely nice and chill about it. I think most people would have been screaming and flipping out, so he seems to have stolen a puppy from an actual saint. Mizzy would later argue that she was in on it in an interview.
Clint, I said to her that if the dog came up to us again, having already come up to us 3 times, then I was going to take her dog, and she laughed, said my grandson.
Interview with The Independent saying, I said to her that if the dog came up to us again, having already came up to us 3 times, that I was going to take her dog, and she laughed and said, my grandson has seen you on TikTok. Okay, Mizzy, if you threaten someone with a crime, that doesn't make them in on the crime. That's like saying, I slipped the bank teller a note saying I was going to rob them, so the bank teller was in on it. No, they weren't. You just told them what you were going to do right before you did it. Can you imagine the cutest little puppy coming up to you in a park, probably wanting to play with you, and your reaction is to get mad and steal it? Truly, we are dealing with a top-tier prankster here. But harassing people in public wasn't getting Mizzy famous fast enough, so he came up with a plan. What if he just walked into their homes?
Walking into random houses.
Yeah, we've seen this clip. This one was funny. I ain't gonna lie, this one was kind of crazy, bro.
Oh, forget
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was That shit was crazy, right? I ain't gonna lie.
Nothing really came of this first home invasion other than Mizzy being handed a community protection notice from the courts, ordering him not to trespass on private property. Mizzy promptly crumpled this court order up and threw it in the trash. So far, Mizzy was known locally in London for his pranks, but he wanted to be a true viral star on the internet. So he decided to try and start a new trend on TikTok. He called this bright idea walking into random houses.
WTF, this is too mad and too far.
What the fuck? This is too mad and too far. Yeah, it is. This was too far. Yeah, this is still crazy.
James?
Yeah.
Come to the front door right now, please.
James? James? Hi. You man, come.
Hello, James.
We need to speak to James.
James.
Hi. James. Is this where the study group is?
No. What door number is this? No.
Study group. 5:30. Come on.
You lucky the UK. I ain't, bro. The UK is so chill, nigga. You are so lucky. The UK is so chill, nigga. The UK is so bro. You are so lucky. The UK is this chill, bro. The UK is so chill. That's all I know from this. Wow, bro. In America, they just would have like.
Wait, this is not where the study group is.
got kids, man.
Oh, you got kids.
This is still just.
Oh, I
This
thought
is
this
still
was a study
crazy.
group. I actually thought.
This is insane, nigga.
This home invasion went further than the last one. Instead of walking in and giggling and then running away, Mizzy and his cohorts made themselves at home while the family, including children, were extremely alarmed. Mizzy did later say that he returned to the house the next day and apologized, but the damage was already done. The video went viral. Mizzy also decided around this time that he would switch up his content and do some hard-hitting street interviews with random people. But these interviews were unique because Mizzy had just one question to ask people.
What are you telling me? Do you wanna die? Sorry, what? Do you wanna die? What?
What the hell, bro? Any other question? Bro, you could have asked another question. Wow. That is wow, bro. Wow, that is fucking insane. Any other question, bro? Bro, you could have asked them. I thought he was gonna ask them, bro. Would you take ferocious ass dick from a fucking pterodactyl or something? Like just something, bro. But this, bro, come on. Like it's like he just. He thinks about the most unfunniest, most awkward, most lamest, most destructive thing to do. He doesn't even think.
Do not die, bro. No. What do you mean do not die? Hey, yo, come here, fam. Hey, yo, do not die, bro.
Bro. Wow. This is ridiculous. Bro, if this was a... Like, if this, all I'm just, like, because this place got graffiti and shit. Bro, if this was America, bro, if this was the Bronx, oh! Bro, your life is on the line. Your life is not on the line. It's gone. Your life is just gone. He would have just, bro, if this was any, like, bro, if this was just a hood, if this was the hood in America, nigga, the strap is instantly getting pulled out, nigga. They approach a random, like, first of all.
Hey, yo, to the day. Hey, bro, it's just hair dye, bro. Walk on. Man, saw you from over there, fam. What are you looking at, fam? What?
Why? Okay. Not a good.
Do not die.
What?
Do not die.
Bro, nigga has a whole fucking dog.
Hey.
What are you talking about, man?
Do you want to die?
No, leave me alone, man.
What do you mean? Hey, yo, come here. Hey, yo, come here. Hey, look. Hey, back it out, bro.
Leave me alone.
Bro, why are you going into a shop for? Back it out, fam.
Leave me alone.
Back it out, bro.
Leave me alone.
Back it out, bro. It's just dye, bro. It's just hair dye, bro. It's just hair dye, bro. Look, the camera's right there, bro.
Don't get loud, G, when you see us walking off.
Because you can actually die.
Spin it right now and it will actually happen.
And you actually die and it won't be no hair dye thing. Well done, fam.
These pranks are so uncomfortable to watch. I was talking about it earlier, plain potatoes. Like, at the end of the day, I mean, public harassment. Like, at the end of the day, like, the public harassment for plain potatoes, it's like, that shit was actually You know, it was kind of funny. But it's like, this is like, bro, you have crossed so many lines and God is just sparing your life. See, now if I don't know about me, I don't know if I push my luck like this, man, something bad always happens immediately. Like, I cannot push my luck for nothing. Like, brother, the moment I push my luck even a little bit, like, bad shit just starts happening like crazy. Like, even if I'm just doing some normal shit that everyday niggas be doing.
You with the glasses? Bro, yeah, do the die. What? Listen. Oh, no, it's not. Basically, man, saw you from over there, yeah? Take a seat. Take a seat, bro. Take a seat. Alright, can you take a seat then?
Within a week of his latest home invasion, Mizzy's social media accounts were blowing up, and it looked like he was finally getting the infamy he was looking for.
Get it, Lizzie. It's your boy Mizzy, and today we are going viral, lads. More viral than I've been.
Like, he's so, like, he's what these old head niggas imagine us as like. Like, nigga, this is not what niggas be doing. Nigga, I have never done this or even thought about this one time. This is way past crossing the line, bro. Bro, this is like, you're way out of bounds. Like, oh God, you're back in the crowd. Like, if we were to put this in like a game perspective, like, okay, this nigga is supposed to be a player in the game, brother. This guy is all the way out of the stadium in the grass fields, nigga, way past the parking lot. Like, this nigga, he's done. Like, he is done. This is not even funny, bro. Fame less than infamy.
In the past, like 2-3 years, like, I started social media since I was 8, been doing videos, been making bangers, been blowing up since I was young. But this right here, everywhere. Reposts, tweets, bro, you guys already know what I'm talking about.
But while Mizzy was blissfully bragging about his follower count, members of parliament had taken notice, and they were not happy about Mizzy's antics, with some directly telling the police to take action. One MP, Susan Hall, was quoted as saying, "No legitimate social media platform should be hosting this thug's violent videos. Please can you urgently update the public as to what is being done to locate and apprehend this criminal." The Metropolitan Police announced that they were looking to speak to anyone with information that could help them find Mizzy. The manhunt was underway. And it didn't last long. The next day on May 22nd, the Metropolitan Police found and arrested Mizzy. His TikTok was banned and his YouTube, with 39,000 subscribers at the time, was removed for breaching the terms of service. Mizzy had become so universally despised for his pranks by this point that someone sent a very enthusiastic voice note to the police, thanking them for arresting him.
Thank you! I think I speak for everyone when I say we've been waiting for this day, you know. I've been waiting so long to see this man behind bars in prison where he belongs. Every day, we're outside sneaking into McDonald's and doing all those jobless things. He even has a daughter, apparently. Come on now, that's unacceptable. We're outside. No, you're inside behind bars where you belong. Thank you, London Nets!
The same day Mizzy was arrested, Critical uploaded a video called Worst Prankster Ever that showed the home invasions up to that point and a couple of the more egregious pranks Mizzy had done. This video quickly cleared 3 million views and helped bring Mizzy into the forefront of mainstream YouTube's consciousness. With his TikTok and YouTube channels banned, Mizzy would have to start all over and create new accounts if he wanted to continue his downward spiral into internet infamy. But he couldn't do that while he was locked up waiting for his day in court. After a couple days behind bars on the 24th, Mizzy was brought in front of a judge to be sentenced for his latest home invasion. Mizzy's lawyer told the judge that Mizzy had apologized to the family and that he was raised by a single parent with a difficult upbringing, saying he is an intelligent young man with some potential. With all this in mind, the judge made her decision.
YouTuber and TikToker Mizzy has been fined £365 and is banned from using social media after his latest prank video of him entering someone's house without permission led him to handing himself in for arrest. Today in court, he was given a criminal behaviour order, which bans him from doing that again. Also, he's banned from retail stores, schools and Westfield Stratford until 2025. If he breaches the order, he could go to prison.
People were not happy that Mizzy...
TikToker Mizzy finds entering home... damn, yeah. A fucking fine for stealing dog.
He got off with a fine and restrictions on posting to social.
Yeah, the UK is fucking heaven. The UK is heaven, bro. And oh my god, wow. This just shows that like other places are so chill, bro. Like they are so chill. Like nigga, it is chill as fuck. Like it is so chill, bro. Outside of the USA, other places do be chill as hell. Nigga, he ran into other niggas' cribs, public harassment, all this shit, and only got a fine. Only got a fine. This is waking me up, like as to how crazy that shit is, nigga.
Media. A popular post on the UK subreddit from that day shows how outraged people were, with one saying, "A fine? A f***ing fine for stealing dogs and invading other people's homes? For f***ing sake." Other commenters said he should be banned from social media, and in fact he already was. Mizzy's new strategy was to upload videos to a private WhatsApp group and to a private Snapchat, and then have other people upload those videos on social media for him. He would start using what he must have thought was this big-brained legal loophole the very same day he got out of jail. But before that, Mizzy left the courthouse and went to be interviewed on Piers Morgan's talk show just hours after being set loose.
You go up to women in the street and say, "Do you want to die?"
It wasn't a woman, it was a man. And she even
There were
says,
also women that
there
you
was
did this to.
women.
Oh, and he's disrespectful too. Yeah, bro. If this nigga grew up in America, oh, woo. Yeah, he's done. Yeah, he's done, bro. Like, there's no, like this is not happening in America. Like other places be chill, bruh. Nigga, just imagine how chill like places like Canada, Scotland, like all the, like they're so chill. You could be a drunk ass nigga, bro. They would be so chill with you, bro. It's crazy, bro. Like if it was America, oh, hey, say Nick, say, pop, oh, gone, nigga.
And there, but I only say it to the man.
Right. You shouldn't be saying it to anybody.
Brilliant legal defense from Mizzy here. So it's only a problem to ask women if they want to die. Totally cool to ask it to dudes. So Mizzy's up 1-0.
Why cause so much alarm and distress to so many people? Do you get your kicks out of doing that?
Not necessarily, but you can say that this whole public outroar just makes me laugh because people are getting hurt over something that didn't happen to them.
This whole argument is crazy to me. So
yeah, like bro, some people, man, some people just gotta learn shit the hard way, bro. Y'all see this? They gotta learn this the hard way. Like some people need to learn things the hard way. Like this is the hard. I'm making you learn this shit the hard way, bro. Some niggas have to just stay in jail, bro. They just have to, bro. They have to drop the soap. They gotta, yeah. Like things have, like stuff like that has to happen to them for them to realize, dude, I'm in real life. Like I'm in real fucking life, man.
people are only allowed to be outraged when something happens directly to them. If you stop and think about this for 5 seconds, the whole idea is psychopathic. Basically, you're saying that empathy should not exist. Can you imagine a guy walking down the street, sees like 9/11 happen, and he's like, well, I didn't personally get hurt, so I don't care. But I guess this is probably the kind of mindset you would have to grab an old lady's dog and run off, or invade people's homes for content, and then be completely defiant about it.
A lot of the stuff that you do could have consequences far more serious, but you don't care, do you? As long as you get a laugh.
I have remorse. I have remorse for all of these
things. You don't have any remorse.
What do you mean I don't have any remorse? How are you trying to tell me?
You have no remorse.
Are you in my life? Do you live in my life?
Huh?
Are you there for my pranks? Have you been there in my life?
What's your life?
What's your life, bro? Wow, like some people, they just have luck. I've never had this luck a day in my life, bro. If I even crossed the line a little bit, bro, like I couldn't even cross the line, let alone be completely out of the ring. Wow, like I don't know. I've never had this type of luck, bro. I've never had this luck in my life. Just this lucky? Like, damn, nigga, you're this lucky?
Tell me.
You told me my life.
You do all these public harassment crazy shits, and all you get is a $365 fine. Bro, America would have literally had a whole execution for you. like, oh.
Life.
Presumably, this is whether
presumably
you're about to tell me the sob story, are you? What's the sob story?
There's no sob story.
Well, go on then. What's your
story about
what's so bad about
you? Are like, we've already seen what niggas have done to Neon. You know what I'm saying? Neon is just a nigga who talks shit on the internet. Like, let alone like if they saw a nigga like this in the bro, dude, the stuff that they're doing to this dude. Like, bro, what the
your life that makes you do
my whole
this?
life, innit? I just do it for fun. On or off camera, I do my thing.
Tell me about your life. What justifies this? What's happened to you that makes you think you're justified in doing this?
What do you mean tell me about my life?
Well, you said you know nothing about your life. Tell me about your life.
Because you're trying to get onto me because I'm black. Because I guarantee
because you're black.
I guarantee.
Yeah, now he's pulling the racial card. That fucking sucks. I mean, like, okay, like I do. Damn, like, bro. And it's crazy because you are a bad representation of black people too. Like, this dude is like, he literally, it's like direct problems too. Like, this guy needs to understand that how you act will determine if people are going to generalize a certain group. You are a African man, an African American man in the UK, in the U-fucking-K, doing public harassment, bro. Like, you don't know how bad that looks on us. Niggas like Gideon who are just chilling doing pranks, and then some nigga says, and some nigga compares him to Mizzy. He don't even know who this nigga is. He just sees him like, what the fuck is this? I would never think of this. Not even I never even thought of that. I didn't even think of that. Like, but niggas are thinking of that shit and then fucking executing it. It's crazy. It's truly insane. This baffled me, man. This guy has luck. You don't understand how lucky it is in the UK. Nigga, bro, you're lucky you only walked into white people's houses. Brother, if you just walked into a random nigga's house in America, bro, that strap is getting pulled out so fucking fast. Like, bro, you, like, nigga, like, people like this, they just have to learn the hard way. It's just, if they don't learn shit the hard way, life is just never ever gonna change. They have to, like, shit has to punch, life has to punch them in the face. I mean, like, real hit them so hard. Like, damn, they gotta learn this hard, bro. Like, nigga, I did not need all of this as a kid. I already knew that this was completely crossing the line. Like, damn, nigga. That's tough. That's tough. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is crazy. This is just crossing it.
I don't give a damn about your skin color.
Really?
Yeah, he does not.
Why would I care what color your skin?
Who cares? Brother, you're black? Like, who gives a fuck? White? Mexican? Indian? Who gives a shit? Brother, like, who gives a, like, thank you, Piers Morgan. Tell this nigga he is retarded. This nigga is slow. Regardless of skin color or not, regardless of who you are or not, what you did was fucking stupid. Like, that's it. That's what everybody's telling you, bro.
Your skin is. Really? I just think you're an idiot.
Oh, thank you. I think you're an idiot too.
That's fine. You're perfectly entitled to.
Yeah, so are you. So
this
like,
show's
fine.
called Uncensored. I think you're an idiot for what you've been doing. Okay. I also think you're an idiot for playing the race card when no one's mentioned your skin color.
Skin color. Really? Nobody has mentioned your skin color. I don't think so. I don't believe it. And, like, even then, like, it's crazy. They'll probably mention your skin color and say he's black doing this, which is kind of crazy because black people have more, like, even then, like, bro, no one is mentioning your skin color, bro. No one. This is not a factor of skin color, nigga. This is just a factor of delusional.
Okay, you don't have to mention it to.
I don't care about your skin color, Mizzy. I care about the fact that you've been terrorizing all these people for a sustained period of time. I also care about the fact you've only got a tiny fine today, no deterrent to you whatsoever. You don't show any real remorse. You don't really care, do you?
The UK laws are weak, simple as. And that's not, the UK laws are weak, simple as, and that's not my fault.
This was a pretty pivotal point in the interview, I thought, because Piers, while berating Mizzy, does give him an opening to tell his story from his perspective, which I and probably a lot of other people were interested in hearing. But instead, he pushed back and jumps from, "You're only criticizing me because I'm black," to, "It's not my fault the UK laws are weak." I think if someone was trying to cook up an unlikable character in a lab, they would have a hard time coming up with a person as unlikable as Mizzy. And while the courts had treated Mizzy with a light touch up until this point, they were watching this interview, and everything he said was being noted by MPs, judges, and prosecutors across the city. Over the next couple of days, Mizzy would post tons of videos, including this one where he boards a train and he and his group start messing with the controls.
We outside!
It's over with.
We outside!
Like this is the worst. I think that this guy is like, no, not even I think. This guy is the worst. Like, he is the worst by far. Like, there is nothing close to this. I do not know this guy. I've just witnessed him, and this is the worst one. It was probably a time during TikTok seeing this guy just start blowing up, and bro, I have never seen this guy once. This is like, wow. This is just crazy. Like, yeah, I'm glad it has never pushed past this. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, I'm glad. I've never.
Hello, can I call the police? The people on the train!
Who are the people behind
An 18-year-old teenager has been arrested again days after being fined for entering someone's home without permission. Mizzy posted a video on his social media of the arrest this morning. Earlier this week, he pleaded guilty and apologised after being handed a criminal behaviour order for filming himself entering private residences and posting them on social media. He appeared at Thames Magistrates Court and has been fined £365.
They're so gentle too. You don't understand how gentle UK is. Like, the niggas said that the UK laws are weak, and you're talking about being black. Like, that is crazy. That is, and they're so gentle too. They don't even trip. They're not even tripping about this guy like that. Like, this guy is like 1 in a trillion, bro. He is like 1 in a decillion. Like 1 in a gajillion, trillion, billion, million. Like, what the like, who is this?
Mizzy had managed to stay out of handcuffs for all of 2 days. After the Metropolitan Police saw him posting videos grabbing a school kid and fighting a dwarf after he left the Piers Morgan interview, they determined he had probably broken his criminal behavior order, even if he was finally fighting people on the same level as him. The same day of his arrest, May 26th, The Independent posted an interview they did with Mizzy.
I'm a black male doing these things. That's why there's such a uproar. Bro, I promised. Yeah, and this is really starting to heat me up because, like, that just sucks. That sucks for someone who is actually black getting hoed. Like, y'all don't understand how much your decisions affect other people. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, you may think, bro, because I'm fine, everyone else. No, dude. Someone who is actually black, who is actually chilling, who is actually getting fucked up for actual bad things, bro. Like, and then you have this delusional person. This just reminds me of all those times, like, nigga, I got in trouble at school, and like, I was actually getting hoed. Like, I was real getting hoed. Like, real life getting hoed. And there would be other niggas getting in trouble, and they'll do this, and they'll pull this. And, like, I just didn't even know what to say. That just made me stop talking. And a lot in life. Because it's just like, bro, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do, bro? What do I say? What do I do? Like, y'all don't understand. Like, y'all need to understand a lot of your actions affect other people. This is so important. It's so important. Because Nigga, Mizzy is probably a nigga who grew up out of touch with reality, always had what he wanted. The UK is fucking nice as hell. Everything is good, chilling. They don't even got nothing going on over there. And then you have a nigga in America who's actually suffering, who is just chilling. And then they go through actual bad stuff. While there's some out of touch with reality fucking TikToker. Like just trash. It's so trash. It's so trash. And I hate that. I really that one boils my blood. Cause that's the main one. It's how people are gonna start viewing the categories you are in as a whole. Cause nigga, you represent that shit. Whatever nigga, we are all in categories, nigga. We represent that shit. If I do some fucked up ass shit, they're gonna call me cause I'm black. It's like, dude.
That makes him sound like a very normal individual. He had told them controversy.
Like, bro, they're gonna be like, bro, he's black. Like it's just gonna fucking suck, bro. Yeah, this one kind of boiled my blood a bit. It's just one of those things, like, bro,
even though
like you get hold in life, and it's like niggas just don't care, cause it's like they're just thinking about, oh, Mizzy did this too. Like, let's say I actually fuck up, but like I barely fuck up, and it's like, but niggas are actually pulling the race card on me, and that shit fucking sucks. They're just gonna be like, oh, Mizzy did it too. Mizzy pulled the race card too. That shit is fucked up, bro. That shit is fucked up. That is fucked up. That is not fair. That is not fair. That is unfair. And it's just like, bro, like, y'all need to understand that, like, damn, bro, this one kind of heated me. I ain't gonna lie. Like, just saying that you're black, bro, this has nothing to do with you being black, bro. You're an idiot. Like, and then there are still a lot of racist people too. It just fucking sucks.
Not good is the best way to blow up on social media. I always know outrage is going to happen.
He said controversy, even though it's not good, it's the best way to blow up on social media. I always know outrage is going to happen. I know exactly what I'm doing and the consequences of my action. He added, I tell people not to reciprocate what I've done. He told The Independent he cares less about whether he's receiving love or hate. It is all about engagement and the fact that people are talking. That's important. So this guy is just a literal fiend for clout. That's all he is. That's all he ever was. He was just a literal fiend for clout. Like, if he was on life support right now, his life support is clout. That's all. He doesn't care about the money. He doesn't care about anything. He only does it for the clout. He literally is trying to carry the internet through rage baiting. This is very important too. I need to make another video on that titled how rage bait never carries the internet but always stay. It's like rage bait is always going to be there, but it's not carrying the internet. Just like how OnlyFans model, it's not carrying the internet. It's just like, you know, people are horny and then they're not horny anymore. Okay, it's like, well, they're horny and it's like they're always going to be horny, but it's like it's not funny and it's not like cool either, and it's not public. You know, like, people are not finna just express their horniness in public. Like, that's fucking weird. Okay, like, that's fucking weird. Like, same thing, like, with the rage bait. Like, the rage baiting, it's like, okay, yeah, it happened once, alright, you know, that's cool. Like, got me a little annoyed, but... And then it's like, you know, it happens again, and it's like, okay, this shit is annoying as fuck. It's like, time to actually, like, stop rage baiting, and let's talk about actual cool fucking shit. And it's like, damn, bro, like, damn, this one just like, it's like, bro, it just brought me back to all those times, like, I've went through so much shit, and I still go through today, and it's like, man, people are not gonna care about my story when I talk about it. No one's gonna care. They're just gonna look at you. They're just gonna look like, okay, like, you pulled out the race card too. So, like, that's like, they're gonna do that. They're gonna do that. Like, that's fucked up. Like, we need to destroy this, like, completely. We need to destroy this. Like, I don't, like a bigger part of me is speaking right now, bro. Like, as a entire collective, as a human race, we need to come together and destroy this for good and leave it in the past to wither away forever. This is no longer us. This is no longer us, bro. All this pulling out this racial, no, we're done. We're done with that shit. We are so done. We are so done with pulling out the race card. I'm done with that. I'm done with that shit. I'm done with that. I'm done. We're not doing that shit no more. Like, we need to come together and just say that shit. But finish it. We're done with it. Trash. Throw it away. It's over. All of us. All of us. I'm serious. Like, that's one thing, like, I want to see. Like, I want to see that, bro, before I die. I definitely want to see that before I die. Like, no more of this bullshit. That we're done with that.
It happened. I know exactly what I'm doing and the consequences of my own actions. I tell people not to reciprocate what I've done. It's the fact that people are talking that's important. One person who wasn't talking to Mizzy was his mother. She let him sit in jail that night as he awaited the judge's orders and told the press that he wasn't welcome back home. The next day, while Mizzy was still sitting in jail, the train video he had posted a couple days earlier went viral. He caught 3 more charges and would remain in jail until his next court hearing in a couple of days. After the hearing, Mizzy posted a triumphant video of himself leaving the jail.
We outside.
Hey.
Over the next few days, though, it seemed like Mizzy was starting to think about his actions, despite his best efforts to the contrary. On the 31st, he posted a long tweet where he called his latest home invasion a very dumb, stupid mistake, and claimed that he had gone back to the house the next day and apologized to the family off camera. He also posted a long video along with this.
You may know me as the TikTok terror from the Piers Morgan show. You may know me from as this menace on the news articles. They've just been painting me out as this bad guy. But I want you guys to know that I'm actually not this bad guy. Mizzy and Bakari are 2 different people, innit? Bakari is the mastermind behind Mizzy, and I know Mizzy has made some harsh decisions and harsh pranks. Like,
this is bizarre. It's one thing to say your social media personality is a character, which is pretty normal. It's a completely other thing to say that the character makes their own decisions independent of you. Is this like a Fight Club situation, but instead of Tyler Durden, you've got a split personality who just goes out and steals dogs and asks people if they want to die?
Not all my pranks are bad. Like, the media picks and chooses what pranks they want to put out there.
I can't even smile. I can't even smile. It's not even funny. It's not funny. It's not funny, bro. It's just like, damn, bro. It's just like one of those, like, oh my god. Like, it's like, bro, come on. Like, come on. And it sucks because they'll just compare you to these delusional people. Like, bro, they will just compare you to delusional people. Like, they'll just be like, oh, he's the same as him. They're no different. They're no different. I don't see a difference. This guy, who literally I don't know him, they will compare you to a random dude. That's life. That is life, bro. That is life. This is serious. This to me is just, cause it's like, bro, like what? Damn, nigga, like come on, man. Come on, bro. This ain't cool.
For people to have their own opinion on, and that's why all of this controversy started.
Saying that you're being misrepresented by the media only works for people who have some good highlights in contrast to the bad. What should the media show instead to paint you in a good light? A clip where you get into random people's cars and pretend to think it's Uber? A clip where you hop a train turnstile and lead a group of kids to do the same thing? A clip where you strip down to your underwear and terrorize different shops? There's just so many wholesome moments to choose from. 2 days later on June 2nd, Mizzy's mom gave an interview to the Daily Mail where she said he needed to get a job. And after hearing his mom say that, Mizzy listened and got a job at the same grocery store he had ridden his bike through. Just kidding, he did another home invasion.
Random, bro.
Another one?
So we're baking in the block here with the guys, and I saw a door that's open.
The guys. Bro, these guys are not your friends. That's another thing too. And it's like, bro, all this like out of touchness with it. It just fucking sucks. Like, this is why like a lot of the times you can't really like joke around. Cause like some people, I don't know what it is they're filled with, but their blood is just boiling. I mean boiling at the highest degree with hate. And it's like, damn, I forgot my point. I forgot. Damn, I was trying to say something about these dudes in the back, about these guys not being friends, and damn, fuck, I forgot. Damn, my fault.
So we're baking in the
hate when this happens.
with the guys, and I saw a door that's open, and I know I went to prison for this, and I know it's stupid. I know this guy.
And it's like, bro, like these guys, like look at this dude. He is not your friend. He doesn't care. He all he care, like he doesn't even care. He doesn't know. Like, bro, come on. Like these are the guys that he needs to just understand that, bro. People don't fuck with them. They're not your friends. How do I explain this? I forgot what I wanted to say. There was a very important point I wanted to say. I can't remember it. Kind of sucks.
And I saw a door that's open, and I know I went to prison for this, and I know it's stupid. I know this guy's gonna say no, yeah, but bro, you have to do it. Bro.
Chill out.
Bro, walking into random.
Bro, I already told you.
Bro, walking into random.
Fixing up, bro.
Walking into random houses, bro.
Thank you. Whoever, actually, wow, your friend should smack you. Bro, what is wrong with you, bro? Walking into a random house?
Come on, bro, one more time for the memes, for the band, for the guys, bro. We outside, moving.
One more time. Sing out.
He's just doing it for the thrill of the clout. Like, the only thing that is in this guy's brain is the clout. And it's like, bro, they'll compare you to this, bro. They will, like, niggas, you can't even have a good time with niggas, because I forgot what I forgot the point I wanted to make with the jokes. I forgot, but now I got a new point. But it's like, nigga, you crack jokes, you make these jokes. They just think that, like, they just compare you to anybody, bro. This trash. People compared me to this type of shit. Out of touch. Like, what the and niggas be wondering why they don't be hanging around their family no more. Like, nigga, you don't know me, nigga. That shit is not cool. Like, nigga, I don't. Like, they will dead ass compare you to this. Like, that is uncool, nigga. That is uncool. And like, bro, it's not even. It just touches on me because, like, it's not even like oh, I'm getting pressed because I'm actually like this guy, and I'm angry that you're telling me I'm like this. And I'm just not accepting that I'm not like that. You know, it's not like that. It's like, bro, I am not like this nigga. I'm not like him, and you're comparing. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. This one was the biggest one. This is the worst. It's the worst ever. It's the worst feeling ever, bro. This isn't a.
We outside. Let me on, bro. Oh shit. There's people in there.
Bro, I gotta know who one of it. Like his friend. Like, does anybody know the niggas in the back, bro? Bro, like, oh yeah, it's done. Oh, that dog is fast.
Seems different than the other home invasions. The little intro segment with the porn acting is just not that convincing. But
damn, yeah, true. I thought it was real. I guess when you're such in an emotional state, you just think anything is real, right? Yeah.
He still wasn't getting the views and followers he wanted, and home invasions just weren't paying the bills like they used to. So he rallied a bunch of his followers to convince the world that
nigga, how many, like, it's not like his own account was blowing up. The clips of him are blowing up. He's not getting the pay from that, bro. It's the niggas who are making fun of you clipping that shit. And it's just like, bro, life is just like bro, when I blow up, I'm gonna talk about the underlying problems. Bro, you guys are not your ego is not escaping me. I am going to expose a lot of niggas, bro. That, like, and that, I don't mean that in a toxic way. I just mean that in, like, a very sincere way. Like, y'all are gonna get the real out of me. Like, we're not doing this fake ass shit. We're not running away no fucking more. Like, we're fixing this with my generation, with me, nigga, because I'm ready to do it. I'm ready. I've given up everything. nigga, everything for this. Like, bro.
Shopping is an illusion.
Reality is an illusion, bro. Bro, hey, what's all of this, boss? What's all of that, bro? Yo, what's all of that, bro? What's all of boss? Hey, yo, up, bro. It's an illusion, bro. It's an illusion. It's a.
I'm gonna have to turn it up on my mic, I ain't gonna lie.
I got it running. Grab that. Take that, bro. Hey, what? Outside.
Nobody's really sure what shopping is an illusion actually means. I have a feeling it has something to do with Mizzy getting advice from Andrew.
Look at this. Look at the
shopping
reaction
is an illusion actually means.
Look at the reaction of this dude. Look at the like, it is just genuine confusion. Like, dude, what the, like, I feel so sorry for that guy, huh? I know this happened a long time ago, but it's just like, damn. Like, bro, even if this happened now, like, it would just be like, damn, nigga, like, bro, like, bro, like, bro, like, what is this guy?
It has something to do with Mizzy getting advice from Andrew and Tristan Tate, as he had recently started talking about the Matrix. I bet that shopkeeper wished that gang of kids was an illusion. At this point in the summer of 2023, Mizzy was still under his criminal behavior order not to post videos that show anyone else in them without everyone's consent, which turned out to be a problem when Mizzy went to a massive music festival the day after the Shopping is an Illusion video came out and started posting videos of himself dancing and giving interviews. There were tons of people in the background that hadn't given their consent to be in the videos. To be honest though, can you really blame the guy? Cardi headlined the first night. I'd probably forget about the conditions of my probation too the minute Vamp Anthem starts playing. But the Metropolitan Police were not true vamps and arrested Mizzy yet again. Mizzy ended up disappearing from the internet for a few weeks after this, which is not like him at all. Then after 20 days had gone by, he posted a video explaining why he had disappeared.
Look, I had to cut all my hair off. I don't know if you saw that last video, but yeah, I did get sectioned. Got a section under Section 2 of the Mental Health Act. I was in a mental health institution for 20 days, bro. They violated my thing, bro. Bro, there was a violation, but we outside.
Section 2 is a pretty...
Yeah, so this is also making me learn, and it's making me realize, like, okay, like, it's just making me think, like, alright, it's just making me think, how do I explain this? All this is just making me think about when I see Mizzy is like, how can we actually get the ignorance to stop? It's obvious that life hitting hard is not going to help. Like, what is actually going to get these people to stop doing what they are doing? What is going to make these people stop doing what they are doing?
Serious
like, what will make them stop?
Voluntary commitment to a mental health facility and is used by the government to assess if someone is suffering from a mental disorder. Now, I'm no psychiatrist, but if I had to guess, I'd say they probably diagnosed him with TikTok brain rot and set him loose. As the summer heated up, so did the action in London. In August, mass crowds of organized shoplifters descended upon the shops on Oxford Street. A once beloved shopping district now turned into a bunch of those tourist gift shops with bobbleheads and giant bags of peanut M&Ms. And I'm speaking from experience, I was there recently.
Thieves operate in this area.
The M&Ms were good. And wouldn't you know who appears in the background of a lot of these videos? Our boy Mizzy, like the Joker watching his clowns terrorize Gotham. One article about the August incidents was titled, "Oxford Street Isn't Safe Anymore. Worried shoppers reveal how TikTok-inspired looting has left them nervous, as experts blame rising crime, COVID, and online shopping for London District's demise." And I just gotta say, TikTok-inspired looting is one of the craziest phrases I have ever heard in my life.
Yeah,
Mizzy, you know, the one who likes to play pranks, you know, walk into people's houses, steal old ladies'
TikTok
dogs and
inspired
film it because it's hilarious, according to him. He didn't turn up to court last week, but he did turn up to this event. He said strictly as an observer. He filmed a video himself. Considering he didn't turn up to court last week, why didn't the cops arrest him?
Well, I'm not quite sure whether a warrant was issued for him or not, but I can exclusively reveal this morning that he's called Mizzy because he's missing a few brain cells.
As the summer wound down, so did Mizzy's pranks.
funny.
He looked to be trying his hand at different things, posting a video with his son, a school ID.
He has a whole son? Like, you have a whole son, bro? Damn, he actually has a child. Like, bro, you have a whole child and you're not... And you're a fucking clown. Like, that just sucks. That sucks, man. That just sucks. Like, bro, imagine your dad. Your dad was known for this. There was video, internet proof. Once the internet has shit, they're never letting go. Once the internet has something, they ain't letting go, bro. That video is up forever.
Saying he was going to try and further his education now, and a music video about the Matrix. But don't worry, he still posted a clip of himself jumping on the roof of somebody's Mercedes just for good measure. But it seemed like Mizzy slowed down the pranks as summer turned into fall, maybe because he knew the courts were taking a serious look at him in some upcoming hearings. If Mizzy was scared of what was coming, he would turn out to be right. In October, Mizzy appeared in court over the charges that he had breached the court order not to post videos with other people in them without everyone's consent. Specifically, the videos he posted the same day he got out of jail last time and appeared on Piers Morgan. Mizzy's little scuffle with a little man was going to end up costing him big. Mizzy's defense was that his friend was logged into his account and posted the videos without his permission.
He claimed that... Oh, okay.
He also argued that the school kid and the man with dwarfism were in on the joke and had given their consent for the videos to be taken. Mizzy's lawyer argued that he was a young man who had shown a lack of maturity, adding that he is making attempts to better himself. For some reason, the judge didn't seem to like the fact that Mizzy bettering himself included home invasions, fistfights, train hijackings, and organizing flash mobs to destroy shops. Mizzy was found guilty on 2 of the 4 charges of breaking the court order and would have to return later for sentencing. Finally, in November, Mizzy went to court again to be sentenced. He was probably expecting another stern talking to and a small fine just like before. The judge told Mizzy that his actions had been motivated by a desire to receive money and designer clothes from sponsors, and continued, "Your further offending was motivated by your desire to be famous. Your actions caused innocent members of the public significant harm and distress. You claimed on national television that the law was weak. Put bluntly, your pranks are not funny." This is a man who has stepped over the line of order in a deliberate way. You need to understand the seriousness of your situation now. Mizzy's social media ban was strengthened and he was ordered to not share any videos or contribute to other people's social media accounts for 2 years. He was ordered not to trespass on private property or enter the E12 area of London and was handed a £154 fine. That doesn't sound too bad, does it? One more thing. He was sentenced to 18 weeks in prison.
18
While Mizzy sat in his...
So he was only 4 months in prison? That's like 4 months in prison?
His prison cell, he had a lot of time to think about the past, how he had started out as a good student, but in year 7, he made a point to start antagonizing his teachers and fellow students, how he had brought a BB gun to school and shot his friend, how the administrator's face looked when they told him he was being kicked out of the school, how his mother's face looked that same day, how he bounced from school to school after acting out for years after that, how he barely finished his schooling but finally did at a place called the Boxing Academy where the punishment was push-ups instead of detention. And most of all, Mizzy had time to think about his son. What would happen to him if Mizzy wasn't in his life? Would he be able to live a better life than his dad, or was he doomed to repeat the same cycle, ending up in the same spot 18 years later? And so, Bakari made a decision. He knew what he had to do right then and there.
I apologize to all the victims in the past that I've may have caused distress to, may have harassed, may have mentally tormented in any type of way. I apologize to them because I didn't mean to do that, and I was just having fun at the moment, but I didn't realize that it would have negative repercussions and negative effects on their psychological way of thinking. So I apologize for that.
After his time in jail, Mizzy seems to have a completely
Mizzy, you really do sound like you want to. Yeah, he does.
Different mindset. He has repeatedly apologized for all the pranks and is working on getting his certificate to work in construction. And he has an internship from a news outlet writing articles. Instead of focusing his life around becoming infamous on social media, his new goal is to make sure his son can have a better life.
I went down isn't the route for me. Obviously, I have a child as well. And I have to be there, not just for me, but for my child, for my child's mother, for my mother. I have to be there for a lot of people. It's not just me. So I need to put in the work and show the results.
Don't mess it up.
100%.
But the consequences for his actions are still following Bakari. Court cases are still ongoing for a lot of his pranks, and the case over the iPhone theft from all the way back in 2022 isn't closed yet either. Bakari was recently found guilty on that one, with the judge not buying his story from 2 years ago that his friend handed him the phone. He'll be sentenced mid-June and continues to pay fines for his past crimes. If nothing else, maybe the story of Mizzy can be a cautionary tale. And he says now he's also engaged, and his fiance's helping him learn patience. So hopefully, this can end up being a happy story in the end. If you like this video, you'll probably like my video about Kick's most prolific prankster, Jack Doherty. Special thanks to all my YouTube members. And
that is so goated. All right, low-key, I want to check up on him. I'm kind of concerned about him. This video is almost an hour and 30 minutes long for a situation that happened literally centuries ago, according to internet time. But, I mean, to me, I'm just becoming aware of this. And yeah, it's good. I think that had the greatest turn ever. I really do like the turn of this guy's life. I liked how he changed. That made me happy. You know, he has things to definitely look over. I pray that this dude does have a good life. You know, at the end of the day, nobody died. People just became uncomfortable. You know, and I am glad that the UK always does support that. You know, that that human beings can change, because in America, man, they probably would have killed this guy. They probably would have done some very bad stuff to him, and I would not have liked that. If he was in America, like, he would just be done. And I'm just kind of glad that, like, we're starting to see a change in people. We're starting to see a change in our consciousness. We're starting to understand ourselves. We're starting to develop. We're starting to move together, and that is like the funnest thing I ever wanted as a kid, is just moving together, just having fun, you know, and just chilling and just, you know, having fun. That's all I care about. I don't care about being the best, or I actually do care about being the best in video games. I do like competing, but, like, you know, I don't care about being the best when it comes to attention or anything like that. All I care about is that we spread the right things. And, you know, and there's another side to life instead of all this controversy and nonsense and rage bait that is constantly going to continue to feed attention. Instead, we should be feeding our attention to positive and wonderful things like this. And that is going to help everybody out. And it's going to engage people more. And there's another side to life than all this trash, and we can actually have fun. I love y'all, man. That's gonna do for this video, bro. This video is long as shit, yeah. Holy.